this is what we painted last time. And I asked you what I wanted to paint next episode, and this is what you all decided for me to paint. But first, check this out. If you look on the back of the sheet of paper that I drew this painting, it's what I painted last time. Out of the whole notebook, this is one magical piece of paper. And yeah, this turtle is what I'll be painting today. So, let's get to painting. For this painting video, I thought I'd share my worst commission experience, as it's good attention grabber for the algorithm. Luckily, I have a story to tell. This happened a few months ago now, but it is still a trigger of stress in my life. A high school acquaintance saw my art through a friend, and he wanted to get an original piece for himself. He had huge aspirations for what he wanted, and I was just as enthused as he was. And he wanted to produce was a fairly large photorealistic nude of his girlfriend. I told him how much it would be, and it didn't deter him, and I asked for just 20% up front so I could buy specifically a large canvas so I could get started. And get started I did. I finished the piece fairly fast, considering how much time and effort went into it. The days were long, but I got it done in less than a week. And I tell you, this is one of my favorite originals GpDoes have ever created. But I promised you my worst commission experience, and boy, is this the king of the hill. I sent my friend, or client, as you will, a photo of the original piece and told him he could pick it up in a couple of weeks after the oil paint cures a little bit until it's touch dry. But he didn't respond right away. A little odd, but I wasn't too worried about it. I had a couple weeks until the art was ready, but I was a little bummed. I would have liked to get paid in full for my work. It was about 5 days later and I got a text asking if he could phone me over the piece. And I'm always willing to discuss art, so I gave him a call. The news was not good. His girlfriend hated the artwork and was pissed that he even shared the nude of her with me so I could paint it. He personally kind of liked it, but he was unable to buy the work. And not only that, he was going to need the 20% deposit back. I was unable to refund him as the money was spent on art supplies and McDonald's. And my income is so low, I would really have to struggle even to partially pay him back. I let him know this, and he was unpleased, to say the least. At least I know this with his actions since. On the phone he got quiet, and was not conversing the same as he was moments before. We hung up at a bit of an impasse, and I didn't know what to do. I love this nude I painted, but I could also really use the money that was promised to me when I accepted the commission. A month or so later, I got a letter in the mail that I had to sign. It was a summons to small claim court. The high school acquaintance is seeking damages of 20% of the painting he was going to buy. As well, in the letter, there is a request for the artwork to be destroyed. I'm not entirely sure of my legal rights yet, but they're claiming that my ex-client didn't have permission to share the photo, and I don't have no right to use the reference photo, and I should have to surrender the artwork or destroy it in turn. Well, I'm gonna fight to keep the artwork and the deposits. I feel like I'm 100% in the right and would feel wrong to have give up or paint over my favorite work to date. But stuff happens, and if I'm the only one who could enjoy this 4 foot wide by 3 foot tall realistic nude I have hanging up in my closet, so be it. And in the end, if I do have to getting rid of it, not being able to sell it legally, so be it. The world sucks. People suck. Art sucks. But I'm still here. And I'll be here for a little while yet. Well, anyway, that's my worst art commission experience. Have you ever had a bad experience with a client or potential client? I'd love to hear your stories. If you care to share, please let me know in the comments. And if you like my little art time-lapse story, please consider subscribing. I have lots of art in me just dying to get out on the canvas. I'm gpdoes, a Canadian artist.
The turtles. Where are the turtles?
Sausage.
Where are the turtles?
Come on, guys, get out of here.
Where are the turtles?
And there we have it. A one-of-a-kind, never before seen, nothing will ever look anything similar to it, turtle. We will never speak of that other turtle, that other painting. I mean, what other painting? Get it? So, how did you like my story? I didn't like it, but that's because it happened to me. So, which turtle do you like better? The one I actually managed to get on film? Or the previous one? And do you have any art commission stories of your own you'd like to share?